Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Did you know that there's gonna be a football game played in Las Vegas at the Taylor Swift concert next week? I know, it's crazy that they're actually letting the football players on the field with Taylor Swift. It's crazy, man. What is going on, and welcome back to my channel, and we got the Super Bowl prediction. What is this, 58? Super Bowl 58? I think so, yeah, Super Bowl 58. Oh my God. It's going to be quite the game. And yeah, Chiefs, 49ers. I do want to make this a bit of a longer video because I do have my own thoughts on just everything in general. So yeah, let's just get into that. Starting with the Kansas City Chiefs in the conference championship game, wasn't the largest margin of victory, and the Chiefs really didn't deserve to win it. The Ravens just deserve to lose it. I mean, the mistakes that they were making is just like, man, how can you do that to Lamar, bro? He deserves so much better. I mean, they do have an incredible team, but in the championship game, you gotta play, you gotta show up. But yeah, tough loss for the Ravens. I know everyone was pissed off that the Chiefs won again, but I couldn't care less. I honestly wish Lamar got it, that, he could go to the Super Bowl so all the haters could shut up, because it makes no reason why anyone talks any trash about Lamar. Of course, it makes sense he could talk trash about any quarterback, but the Lamar hate is kind of insane. But back to the Chiefs, I don't really care because I'm thinking long term, okay? I know most fans are thinking short term, they don't want Chiefs here anymore because they've been so successful. I want Patrick Mahomes to catch up to Tom Brady as quickly as possible. He's already broken all of his things that he did in his first 6 years starting, and yeah, he's by far on track too. So you never know what's going to happen later in his career, so might as well get as many as he can now. So honestly, couldn't care less, and completely fine with the Chiefs winning. Um, but now onto the 49ers. The championship game was very disappointing. Niners certainly came back. They definitely deserved to win it. It was a great game by them. Quite lucky, however, I will say. If the Lions kept playing like they did in the first half, no shot the 49ers come back, but Lions kept shooting themselves in the foot, and Niners made the most of it, which is exactly what you want to do, and is really good sign of a good football team that you can make the most out of those opportunities. So good on them. But first half was nasty. Wasn't good for them. But honestly, again, I hate the 49ers. They're just not like when they played the Eagles, they were just being they were not cool, you know? Like originally last year with the Brock Purdy and stuff, maybe it's just because the Eagles beat them in the championship game. But even before that, I was like, you know what? I like Run CMC. I like Debo Samuel. I like all of these guys. Brock Purdy I still like, but when they played the Eagles, they were just I get it was a rematch of the championship game, but they were just they were not like they were not cool. Very unsportsmanlike. But gotta respect him if I'm being honest. Nick Bosa, that whole team, really respect them. They are incredible and definitely deserve to be here. Just because I hate him doesn't mean I can't respect him, and I certainly respect him, even though I hate him. But yeah, onto the championship game. It was, yeah, I might have said some stuff about it. I honestly, thinking about it now, I would have preferred the Lions to win. Back then, before the game, I was like, dude, Lions Super Bowl? That just don't make no sense. How is that possible? And during the game, I was like, geez, man, I really just don't like the Niners. So yeah, next year, Lions. As long as you don't beat the Eagles, go on, win it all, please. That'd be awesome. But yeah, it'll be now onto the Super Bowl. It'll be a crazy game, if I'm being honest. I mean, last time they played in the Super Bowl, crazy game. Opposite of the Niners championship game, with the Niners coming out on top. Championship game and losing the Super Bowl last time they played. That was also the last game before COVID, so hoping the best for 2024. Oh God. But yeah, Las Vegas. It's it's just gonna be crazy. But the one thing that I'm going to say is that I originally predicted that I would think that the Chiefs were going to win because they're on fire. Playoff Mahomes, playoff Andy Reid is something else. No team is has gotten too lucky enough to beat them. Of course, only Tom Brady's black magic and the Cincinnati Bengals after, the whole what was it called? Uh, the Chief Stadium in the boroughs are okay. I can't remember it, but you remember? I can't. It's escaping my brain. But when Bengals kept beating the Chiefs in KC, there's a nickname for the Chief Stadium, but eventually they broke it. But yeah, those are the only teams that have actually beat them in the long playoffs. I guess really only in the playoffs. So yeah, they've only ever lost to the Super Bowl. Again to Tom Brady's black magic bullshit. But there is one trend that I have been wide awake for and paying attention to throughout these NFL playoffs. Starting in the wild card, as you can see in the AFC, all the home teams won, and all the home teams in the NFC won except for one, the Green Bay Packers. And in the divisional round, all the home teams in the NFC won, and all the home teams in the AFC besides the Chiefs won, so one away team again. For the championship game, once again, one away team won, while the other one was a home game, or a home team won. So every single week, without fail, an away team has won, despite every single other time a home team has won, home team has won in the other games. I am the only person that has noticed this. I think I haven't seen anyone else at least. And the funny thing is, the 49ers, they're wearing their away jerseys for the Super Bowl this year, as it flip-flops between the AFC and NFC each year. And I am taking a shot in the dark and saying that if the 49ers win the Super Bowl, I'm just saying it. I called it that it was because of the away jerseys, as every single time. I mean, last year away team for the Chiefs won it. That was away jerseys in the Super Bowl. This week, every single week in the playoffs, at least one time, an away team has won. And I don't think it's going to be stopping this game either. It's a bit tipsy, not really a home team, but there's home jerseys, away jerseys, and for that reason, because both of these teams are very even, and I'll get to that in a second, I will be picking the San Francisco 49ers to win their 6th Super Bowl. That's my pick. But now, if I were to use logic, I am still predicting the Niners to win because I think that would just be insane if I actually got that right because of their jerseys. But using logic, looking at the teams, starting with, I guess let's just do the Niners first. Brock Purdy, he is